ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and everything in between, above, below, and through dimensions. Hello and welcome to the Under the Desk podcast with me, your host, Blazy and our wonderful specialty guest today. Person you can't see because I have chosen the wrong window. Hold on, right? I thought I had all this figured out, but evidently, I'm in fact bad at existing. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful SnootyDeath joining us here. Ray, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us here today.
Hello.
Let me just join you under the desk. Here we go. Get under. I've got a new blanket for today. One never before seen blanket on under the desk. It's my least favorite blanket because it is yellow. And
What's wrong with yellow?
Well, as you know, as you may know, I'm a big fan of the Addams Family. And there is a particular quote from one Morticia Addams stating that yellow is a color for people with no inner life and no imagination. Now, the story behind this blanket is in fact my ex-girlfriend, who was obsessed with the color yellow. Loved the fact that I hated the color yellow. And she brought me so many things just because they were yellow, including this blanket.
That sounds like a lovely story.
It really is. Hi, Snooty.
Hello.
How you doing today, my love?
I'm doing amazing. How are you doing?
You know what? I'm doing very, very well. I started my day off by waking up. I tuned into some of Duke Sloth's stream, and then I came to my desk, did a small amount of paperwork, and then went on a 3-hour walk, and now here I am.
Oh my goodness. Why did you go on a 3-hour walk? That sounds like worse than getting a yellow blanket as a gift.
No, I do wanna stress that it was all in good fun.
No.
She's lovely, that ex. But it was all in good fun, and I went on a 3-hour walk, Snooty, because a friend of mine was leaving the area to move back in with her mother.
Thank you, Salty. I was one of the people who received the gifted sub there.
So I had a story. Salty Alfredo, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs and 1 personal sub. Normally I would put on 2 ties for you, but I don't believe in ties under the desk. They don't exist down here. I'm safe.
You're safe from ties.
I'm safe from the ties. But thank you so much, my guy. That's so kind of you. Yeah, poor Typhlosion. He doesn't count though. He's the one tie that I never stopped believing in. But to close off the story, she's leaving the area to go live with her mum, and so me and Pedro went on a 3-hour walk with her. That's it. That's the whole story. Ray, how was your day?
Okay.
That was.
There was so much build up. Oh my god. Well, you see, I tried to go to bed at like 2 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up going to sleep at like 5:30. And then I proceeded to wake up at 9:30 and start getting ready for the stream. And that has been my day. That's it.
I mean, hey, what time is it for you? Because I know that you have a really weird sleep schedule.
Yes, it is 11 for me right now.
So, like a normal human time to be awake, but not for you.
Yeah.
Not for the Queen of Ravens.
No. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, normally I wake up at like 4 or 5 p.m. Yes.
Sorry, I can just still hear the sub alert going on.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
I can just hear the
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
My god.
Oh my gosh.
So, if my legs look like they are vibrating, I don't think they're vibrating that much. It is just because I went on a 3-hour walk today and I am very much out of shape. So my legs are shaking a little bit.
Oh my god.
That's it.
You're very much out of shape. Have you
I am.
seen me?
I used to, hey, but before lockdown happened, I used to go on a run every morning, 4 days a week. I used to go on a run. First thing I would do when I woke up was go on a run. Salty. Stop it. Stop
Stupid.
I'm going to die. But
Just gotta keep the uhs going all stream. Yeah.
people watching this on the VOD on YouTube will be like, what is this? What is going on right now? What are these noises and why do they continue through the entire stream?
Why wouldn't they continue through the entire stream? Let's talk about that.
Because no one should ever give me that much money.
Salty's MVP. Any stream he goes to.
Well, thank you. I very much appreciate the generosity. But Ray, I want to talk about your. I don't think I have been this close to being one-upped in an under the desk setup before. But
I know what you mean close. I clearly beat you.
Well, I don't know. You don't have a blanket.
I actually do. I'm just sitting on it.
Well, that's not what blankets are for, really.
No,
Is
it
it?
is.
Is
It
it?
is. Because I also have a heater on right there, so I'm cozy.
I mean, listen, I appreciate that, but at the end of the day, blankets beat cushions, and cushions
Sure.
beat plushies, and plushies, of course, beat blankets. So I've got you beat on all departments. I have more of everything other than plushies.
I have 4 plushies, a pillow, 2 pillows behind me, and a blanket. Plus this, it depends on if you count this sheet over here or the fact that I've got a blanket hanging right here as well.
Hold on, I can bring in some reinforcements.
No, I think I just win, chat.
Oh my god. So, Ewan McGregor here. He lives constantly leaning up against my dying pine tree that you can see has started to infect my microphone. Here.
Infect my microphone.
Well, my microphone has decided it wants to become a pine tree. So there's a bunch of stuff in here, but from having to lean up against the pine tree all day every day, this plushie has got a bunch of pine needles in its back.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
That looks painful there,
Did you
buddy.
say his butt?
His back.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that's clearly his back.
Back.
Alright.
Although he does have one in
Alright.
his butt.
You might want to help him
There we
out
go.
with that. I don't imagine
I
that's
got it.
comfortable.
I'll put it in the microphone. There you go. Oh. Okay, there we go. You can lean up against my pillow, because another thing that we can touch on here, Ray, is the fact that you've just opened a wonderful merch store.
I have, yes.
And we have some of the merch around us today. I have, of course, got one of your wonderful pillows right here.
Uh-huh.
And you've outdone me on this one, because yours is... Do you want to take us through yours?
Yes, I would love to take you through mine. So this is my pillow. Right. I have no room, sorry. This is my pillow. But if you flip it around, it also has me.
Yeah. I don't know why I didn't think of that. What do you have to say about that, Ewan? There you go. He approves.
Yeah, he says that I win, and because I won that, I also win the coziest setup as well.
Maybe one of my mods can set up a vote, and the audience can decide who gets to win comfiest setup. So, Ray.
Yes.
We got a lot to talk about today, I think.
Do we?
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Well, we'll start with my favorite question to ask during these kinds of streams, and that would be what has your week been like? What have you done this week?
Oh, what has my week been like? Well, so last weekend I did a 24-hour stream.
Mm-hmm.
I slept like basically the whole next 2 days.
Nice.
I opened my merch store. I played Final Fantasy 14, and I streamed.
Mm-hmm.
And that is about it. That's basically all I do with my days.
I don't really know what to say to that. Did you have fun?
Yes, I did. Yes. I wouldn't do it if I didn't have fun.
I mean, that's fair. How long have you been streaming, Snooty?
I started September of 2020.
Damn.
Yes. How long have you been streaming, Blazy? Someone's got a case of the giggles. Why are you giggling so much?
I don't know.
Chat, tell them to behive.
There are no wasps here, though. There are, in fact, only midgies. They don't even buzz nor sting. I've been streaming like 2 years now, I guess. Like March 2018 I started properly. Like with an actual straight up thing.
Happy belated stream anniversary.
Thank you. We actually had a big hold on. I've got a cup of tea here. The past couple weeks I've forgotten to make myself tea. No, she didn't. That poll's wrong.
Yes, I did.
Snooty lost by a landslide. That was, in fact, the poll was voting for the least comfy setup, and you're right. You did win, Ray. It's a good job. But I haven't made myself a cup of tea for one of these in a while, so I finally made one, and it's beautiful.
I made tea too.
What kind of tea have you got?
My cute little, it is apple cinnamon zest tea, and it is unsurprisingly to anybody who has seen me before, hella caffeinated.
Good.
Yeah, there is the same amount of caffeine in this as a cup of coffee. Yes.
Well, at least it's not an energy drink or G Fuel.
I almost made G Fuel just to bother you.
Oh no.
Because I know how you feel about G Fuel.
Listen, I understand that G Fuel and energy drinks are a large part of the gaming community, and esports as a whole has already become fairly involved with energy drinks. I just really worry about the implications on that. I mean, us as gamers, right, on quotation marks, are already very much stereotyped as very unhealthy people with very unhealthy eating and living habits, and I don't think the fact that a lot of us
I feel called out.
I mean, hey, listen, at the end of the day, it's what you like to do. I don't know. I don't want to further that image, you know?
No. I mean, the thing is, like, honestly, like, I bought a yoga mat. I want to start being healthier and taking care of my body. I just think that at this point I'm literally incapable of not having caffeine. I think I would literally be too grouchy to function. You laugh, but I think it's actually true. So my first step is to start trying to work out and maybe eating a little bit better. I have my lovely roommate made me these, well, not me, she made and let me had some. Yes, she made like egg muffins.
Yeah, egg muffins.
Yeah, well, it's basically like scrambled eggs, but they're in the shape of a muffin. Like she cooked them in a muffin tin, and they've got like turkey and green pepper and stuff in them. And oh my god, they were so good. So see, I'm already on the right track because my roommate takes care of me.
Is that how this works? We just try and get the people around us to take care of us. Also,
Yeah.
I try to do these streams without paying attention to the alert box because I don't want it to be about the alerts, but apparently my chat has decided that today is a good day for a hype train.
Yes.
So thank you very much to everyone who contributed to the hype train. Not what I was expecting to happen on an Under the Desk show, but thank you so much for the bits and the subs and the support, guys. Thank you. Cheers. I was going to say something.
Was it about healthy eating, making my roommates take care of me?
It was. Right. But what about the people among us, Ray, who don't necessarily have people around us to force us to eat healthily?
Yes. What is the question?
What do you mean? What is the question? The question is why? What do they do?
Well, they have to be big boys and girls. I just have no motivation.
Right.
Yeah, that's a me problem. That's a me problem.
Okay. Roger that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like kind of called out because I am very much that kind of a person to my friends and housemates. What can I hear right now?
Them? You're talking about cooking
Why
for them?
do I feel like there's an ad playing through my headphones? Hold on 1 second, Snooty.
No problem.
I feel like there is an ad playing, and I don't understand for what or why. All right, who knows? It seems to be gone now.
Well, it's done now, so.
If it comes back, I'll get the shotgun or something. I don't.
Oh my gosh, aggressive.
I'll take out the advertisement. I'll commit violence upon its vital organs. Yeah, so I feel like I'm very much that kind of an archetype around my friends and family. We recently had another housemate of mine move out, like permanently, because we live in a student accommodation here, so it's very much a temporary place, and obviously we're all graduating this year, and he moved out, and I worry about him because it would be a case of I would have to remind him to eat every day, and he often wouldn't. So like, I don't know, having people around you to make sure that you're eating healthily and trying to be healthy is great and all, but
See, I remember to eat. It's just I would choose not very healthy options. Yes.
Yeah. What's your favorite meal? Like an unhealthy meal?
Unhealthy favorite meal.
Yeah. Like, what's your go-to?
Wow. There's so many options.
There really are. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously this is kind of like a pretty, I don't know, standard option and kind of boring, but I would say pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I do pepperoni and green olive, and there is a specific pizza place that does Parmesan garlic crust, and it is so good. Yes.
Okay, yeah, that sounds incredible.
It's so good.
Yeah.
My husband knows I prefer the crust and will leave it for me to
Aww.
eat because I love it. Yeah.
That's love.
Yep.
I'm, if everything I've heard about love and everything I've experienced of love is false, and I needed something to reassure me that love exists, it's that.
It's that. You're
That's
welcome.
so pure.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for that knowledge.
My favorite food in general is probably sushi, and I don't know if that borders. You know, I feel like sushi's fairly healthy, so I had to think about it.
I mean, sushi's like, it's one of those things, right, where it can be as healthy as it's been prepared, if that makes sense. Like, if you have like poorly prepared sushi with like low quality ingredients and they cut corners and stuff, then that's probably not going to be very good for you. But
and if you like drown it in like soy sauce and stuff,
yeah. But I feel like I would agree that sushi's pretty on the level, dude.
I would agree.
Don't know why that voice was where I went to.
I think you should just talk the rest of the stream like that.
Yo, so Ray, like, what did you like? What's your, if you could have like a snack, you know?
Why is that so good?
Like, if you could have like for me, it would be like an unlimited bag of like Doritos. You know, like
what flavor Doritos though?
Cool Ranch, yeah.
Oh, frick yeah. Okay,
yeah,
that's the right answer.
The best ones, you know, the only ones that like really go well with the salsa, you know. Like the other flavors work better by themselves, but like Cool Ranch really works good with the salsa, I find.
See, I like salsa. I'm not a huge fan of it, so I just eat it. By itself. If I could have any, oh god,
like an unlimited snack.
Yeah.
And you can't choose me.
Damn, everybody in chat's like, fuck, man, there goes like my list.
It's a good thing that I allowed swearing under the desk.
Oh shoot, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'll try. Oh shoot.
You're fine.
For anybody who doesn't know, I curse like a
motherfucker.
Yes! On my streams, like it's rated matured purely for how much I curse. Okay, all right. If I could have an gosh, well, do I go sweet or do I go salty? Oh my god.
It's a good question. We
pressure.
can divide it into both if you wanted to pick one for each.
Okay, let's do that. Let's do that.
Should we start with sweet? You want to go first?
Sweet. Sure. I would go with like cupcakes, just plain cupcakes.
Plain cupcakes.
Because, well, no. I mean just like generic cupcakes, right? Like nothing special, just cupcakes.
Just cupcakes.
I like to take just cupcakes. I like to take the bottom off and put it on top and make a little cupcake sandwich. Yes.
Sorry.
Yes. Yeah. You take the bottom off.
A cupcake sandwich.
And you put the bottom on the top. And you squish it a little, and then it's a cupcake sandwich. I don't understand. What are you not getting? Yes, a cupcake sandwich.
I understand the concept, but why? Why not just eat it like a normal cupcake?
Because then you have to try and like and get the frosting not all over your face, and like this way you can squish it a little so you can actually bite it. You don't get the frosting all over. You don't get it like all over your mouth. Like, yes, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I'm with you. And salty food, or like savory food, I guess.
Well, why don't you answer the sweet, and then I'll think about salty or savory.
Yeah. I would have to go with donuts, just like regular glazed donuts. Either that or churros. They're kind of the same thing though, right? Like a churro is just like a pipe donut. So for me, it's just gotta be like.
Don't they normally have like cinnamon and stuff on them?
Yeah. It's a little bit of a different flavor palette. But it's all the same ingredients. You know, it's just dough. Fried. But I don't know. I'm just a sucker for a good old glazed donut. Yeah.
I don't know if you have these there, but Krispy Kreme has the best glazed donuts for my money.
Yeah, we have Krispy Kremes here. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
We don't have like Dunkin', but
that's okay. I don't particularly like Dunkin'. I mean, it's fine, but like.
Wow, what did Dunkin' ever do to you? I hear he's a nice guy.
You know, I've only known one Duncan. He's kind of a
Wow. Go on, say it.
well, I'm trying to think of a way to not curse. I don't know. Does douche canoe count as a curse word?
You know, we'll let it sail, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
You let the douche canoe sail.
We'll let the douche canoe sail. Yeah.
All right. I'm here for it. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, we're moving on to salty food now. Or
Okay.
savory food.
Okay. So actually, these little packets of salted dried seaweed. I would just have an abundance of those.
Okay, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. They're good. I once bought one of those and opened it in Pedro's car.
Oh no.
He never let me open one of those in his car ever again.
Why? What did you do?
They stink.
Oh.
I like the smell, but it's a very strong smell.
Is it?
Apparently.
Oh.
I don't know, Pedro seemed to think so.
Huh. One of my cats actually likes to eat it too. If I open it, she knows the sound of it, and she'll come running up and sit down and like beg for a little bit.
Aww.
She likes to. Yeah, I don't. Wow, you actually awed for something about my cat.
What a demonic thing to do.
There you go. There you go. That's what I was expecting.
I would have like dangled it in front of her face and then consumed it myself.
Sounds like you're the demonic one.
I mean, listen, what goes around comes around. You know, if they're gonna be demons, then I'm gonna be demon to them.
My cat
That's how it works.
has only occasionally been demon-esque. Okay.
Only occasionally.
Only occasionally.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So what is your pet of choice if you don't like cats?
Dogs.
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 Mm.
Absolutely dogs. Yeah.
See, I can't take care of myself. I don't know how I'd be expected to take care of a dog. There's so much work.
Dogs are just so much like. Why bother getting a pet that hates you? Is my philosophy with cats.
My cat does not hate me.
All cats
she
hate
loves
you.
cuddling me.
No.
No. Someone's clearly never watched my stream. Because she comes up and she cuddles me.
Listen, I grew up with cats. When we lived in Spain, we had 2 cats who gave litter at the same time. So in our house, we had like...
Well, see, you just had too many.
Well, no, because we had like 14 for a couple weeks, and then we gave a bunch of them away, and then we ended up back with like 4, I think. And
4
like,
is still too many.
I mean, potentially, but it was a big place. Sorry, that sounded like such a brag. Sorry.
No, that wasn't a brag. No.
So like, I don't know. I never really got cats. Like, they just don't care.
They do. My cat cares.
Your cat's the exception, not the rule.
I don't know. Every cat I've had is like this.
Well, maybe that says more about you.
Well, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Yeah, like maybe that just says more about you. But
Okay.
I don't know. Like, dogs, I don't see personally. I don't see the point in getting a pet that you can't really interact with all that much. You know, like I feel like cats are very much. If you want to interact with a cat, it doesn't want to interact with you. You know. It's like I come to you when I'll come to you when I want attention. If you want to give me attention, I'm gonna freaking leave. I don't want your attention. I'm like, you can't take a cat for a walk, you know.
You know, you can. If you train them, you can. I actually have a harness and a leash for them. It is harder, but you can. I don't know. I force my cats to give me attention. Maybe that says more about me than my cats.
Potentially. But if I am allowed to circle back, because I've had some time to think about this now. I think my favorite like savory snack, if I could have any bottomless savory snack, it would be pretzels, like little mini pretzels, like the crunchy ones with like little salt on them. And then if I had to pick a combined favorite, it would be chocolate covered pretzels. Oh, loophole. It's salty and it's sweet.
See, I actually don't like salty sweet things. Like to me they're two different things. I don't like mixing them much.
Really?
Yeah. I have a huge sweet tooth, and I really like savory things, but I don't like mixing them.
That's fair. No, I guess that's kind of weird to me, because I've never really considered, because it's always seemed like a no-brainer to me, right? Like because they're so contrasting, they just work really well together on the palate. Like
I feel like most people agree.
Yeah, like my signature order when I go to order a coffee is a salted caramel latte, because I'm a basic white girl. But you know, I just like it. It's tasty.
See, I don't know. Something about drinks is different. I do like salted caramel drinks. Those are okay. But I feel like they're not generally as salty as like chocolate covered pretzels. I don't know.
I think I might die.
Why?
There is green in my mug. I think there's lime scale in my kettle.
I think that's fine to drink on occasion, as long as you're not like, I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I don't think you'll die. You might
I mean, I'm definitely going to die.
No, never. I thought you were an eldritch being.
Well, this is true. There's just this mortal construct will have to one day fulfill its purpose and cease for me to be able to reclaim its essence and reabsorb it into my own, for my own power and wealth. But
okay.
Yeah.
I see.
So I suppose in a sense you're right in that I won't actually die, but like this vessel will, you know?
Sure. I'll pretend I understand. Yes.
Yeah.
See, I'm purely immortal. Graven Queen lives forever, so.
I see.
Yeah.
How long do ravens live?
Forever. Did I not just say that?
Well, I thought you just meant the Raven Queen.
Oh, the Raven Queen, yes. Oh, yes. Ravens in general?
Yeah.
Like, is this an actual serious question? Because if it's a serious question, I have no idea.
How do you have no idea? That's like your whole thing.
I don't care to think about when they're going to die. Why would I know this? 10 to 15 years.
Wow, what a great guess that you had there, Snooty, with no outside help whatsoever. No. I don't have anyone around. Who would I even get help from? I've never heard of a Raven Queen before. Does it work like, is it like an ant queen? Do you like lay all the raven eggs and then like there's just one big nest and all the ravens are your drones? Or are you just like a traditional monarchy?
Yeah, it's more like I dub people ravens. Yeah. Yes.
You sentencing them to an early death. I now pronounce you a raven, and then they transform, and then they only have 10 to 15 years left to live.
No, because that's why I said this is a serious question, because if they're my ravens, they live till about like 80 years, you know.
Right, okay. Yeah. So you produce extra long living ravens.
Yes.
You know, that's actually terrifying.
Yes.
Because, welcome. Well, no, because here's an interesting thing about ravens, and actually corvids in general. Corvids are very intelligent, and are one of the few species outside of humans to be observed understanding and utilizing currency and tools.
Yes,
so
they're very smart.
If you give a raven 80 years to learn...
Yes. You're welcome.
Bird uprising.
Yes. We are slowly taking over. It's fine. World domination.
What do you think will be the next top species? Like, what do you think will be the next apex species after we're gone or to like share the planet with?
Hippos.
Hippos. What?
Yes. They're terrifying. Have you ever seen a hippo?
Why hippos?
I just said they're terrifying.
That's Snooty. That's not the point of the question.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
That's not the thought. Okay, so as I said, corvids already have been observed to use currency.
Yes. No, you're talking about real, actual, like smart animals.
Yeah, I'm speaking genuinely. It interests me.
I'm thinking like potentially it could be like primates, right? Like apes,
Okay.
right? Like that's the first thing you think of, right? Like I don't know. At least that's the first thing I think of.
I think of dolphins.
Really?
Did you know dolphins gossip?
Yes. I did know that.
Yeah.
But
And every society is based off of gossip. They have language, Ray. They
Yeah.
already take drugs and hunt and screw for fun. They do. Did you not know this? They brush up against pufferfish intentionally to
I did not know that
to prick
one.
themselves on their spikes and inject themselves with pufferfish venom to get high.
I did not know that.
Dolphins are drug fiends.
I did not know that.
It's a
Those
thing.
poor pufferfish. Could you imagine this giant dolphin coming up to just like rub against you? Like, how terrifying would that be?
Hey there, pufferfish man. You wanna let me come up and rub against you?
Wait. Yeah, wait, do you think the pufferfish are scared, or do you think it's like those comic guys who come up and like open up their coats and they're like, you wanna buy some drugs? And they just like puff up and they're like, yo, you want some drugs?
They're like, hey kid, you wanna try some pufferfish venom? Yeah.
Yeah.
I got some
exactly.
top quality stuff straight out of the veins. If you wanna try some, first dose is free. Second dose is it's gonna cost you. That's yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. 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 I wonder what they'd charge.
Information.
Ooh, gossip.
They exchange information with the pufferfish.
Smart.
I feel like the only thing stopping the dolphins is the difficulty of harnessing fire.
Yeah. So that's the thing, they don't really have like hands, right? Or feet to walk. This is why I think it would be, apes, primates.
But they can use tools.
Yeah, but all they have to use it with is their mouth. Have you ever tried to, write with your mouth? It doesn't work.
All right, you're on.
You're on. Oh my god.
What am I writing?
Ray has the best setup.
No.
Ray's cats are really dope.
Hold on.
But so you're using your hands to hold the pen.
I needed to get the ink flowing.
No, but you're using your hands to hold the paper.
All right. Fine. Okay. All right. We're doing this, are we? Okay. Okay. Remember, you did this.
You're welcome.
Just remember that this is on you. Whatever happens is your fault.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm here for it.
So the paper is on the floor. You know, I'll even tilt the camera down. Hold on. Here we go. That should be. Oh god, I just kicked my guitar. All right. And I kicked my other guitar.
You should stop doing that.
Okay.
see is the back of your head.
I need a different pen.
I need a different pen. Oh no. See, but now you're using your hands to go grab another pen. See? You have to have hands.
Don't you dare. You know, I could use a pencil. That would be useful.
Watch you break it, though.
Probably. Alright. Alright, here we go. Hold on. Alright.
Damn, you need some better pens.
Mm-hmm.
I'm anxiously awaiting seeing what he writes and how illegible it is.
This is perfectly legible. There is a little bit of spit on there, so just give me.
Did you drool on the paper?
Shut up! It made its way down the pen, and as you can see, it clearly says Ray smells.
Oh, but you forgot a word. Oh, wow, yes, that clearly, Ray, clearly, that's what that's. That S kind of looks like a Y or something.
You look like a Y.
Also, one of your L's looks like a H.
That's an S.
No.
I think that's perfect.
One of your L's looks like an H, man. Look at it.
You look like an H. My point being.
Hella amazing, yes.
My point being, you can use tools with your mouth. If I had some more practice, easy peasy. All right, it's perfectly doable.
Folks. You heard it here first, folks. You can use tools with your mouth.
Ugh. All right, now I gotta reposition the camera. There we go. All right. That was the stupidest segment we've ever had on the show.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Now you try.
Oh my god, I don't think I could literally move. I posted a picture of this in my Discord. Like, I think if I move, I will destroy everything.
Oh. Well, see, in that department, I definitely have you beat. I get in and out of this all the time.
Yes.
It's a very modular setup.
Yes. Mine consists of a box right here with a monitor and my webcam, a box over here with a light on it, another light over here, and like now I have my tea set out in front of me here.
You know, I need a monitor over there that I can just keep under my desk.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I can have Discord on that monitor, and then I can look at my guest. Because at the moment I have my phone open with Twitch, so that I can kind of look at you when I talk to you, but that you is like 10 seconds ago.
Delayed. Yeah. Yeah. The way I have it is I have your stream up, so I can see you, but that is 10 seconds delayed, and then I can I put myself in Discord above myself in chat, so I don't confuse myself, because if I saw myself 10 seconds delayed, I'm pretty sure I would just like go insane.
It's like Chinese drip water torture.
Yeah. Yeah.
You ever heard about that?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. For people in chat who are confused, that is when they basically chain you up and they drip water on your head over the course of a few days or weeks, but never at a steady interval.
It would drive me insane.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably lose it after a couple days.
Yeah, I mean, 10 minutes for me, just really, like, you'd never know when to expect it, you know? Especially if it's cold water, like,
dripping down your back.
Yeah, or you know when it like drips on your head and then like goes like behind, but then it comes in front too, and then your neck gets all cold. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay, so this actually transitions really perfectly into something that I had pre-prepared. Ray.
Yes.
I feel like there's kind of been like a series on this show so far. Where obviously all the guests have been streamers.
Yeah.
So a lot of the conversation has been streamer related, but something I've never really talked about with a different streamer is kind of the stream aesthetic of you. Like as the creator, do you really like? You have a very unique look, right? With the dark blue dye on the ends, and
Yeah.
it's all very, at least from an outside perspective, it looks very not produced. That makes it seem a bit too inauthentic, but is it intentional? Is it something that you do?
No, so before I ever started streaming, I always wanted to have blue hair.
Mm-hmm.
And as you know, I plan on moving to Japan, and so I was like, well, now's the time, right? Like in Japan, I don't want to be the, baka gaijin with blue hair too, right?
Yeah.
So like, well, now's the time, so I'm gonna do it, and I did it, and it just kind of slowly became my thing. Like blue's my favorite color, so like it just all kind of worked out that way. And slowly some of it was like when I got new lights, I was like, okay, well, blue's my color, so I'm gonna make them blue. But it is just more like my favorite color. So the hair wasn't, even like the headphones weren't and stuff, but I feel like it creates a very nice feeling. So it's more for myself than like, oh, I need to keep everything blue. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know, like for me it's been kind of a weird trip because obviously I've done this weird thing to my eyebrow.
The slit.
Yeah, and that never something I would have considered. And
no, it's very nice, yeah.
Yeah, well, over COVID I was like, you know what? Fork it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do it. And I liked it, and then a month or two later when it started to heal up, I put a poll out on Twitter because I was genuinely on the fence.
I was there for that. I voted yes.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Well, I really appreciate it because I'm really happy that I decided to make it a thing. I think it really suits me. Yeah. I've thought about doing it myself, but I'd be afraid of just like shaving my whole eyebrow off on accident. Well, that's kind of what I did this time.
Oh no.
I was running late to a stream on Smite game, so I couldn't just like delay it, right, like I would on mine.
Yeah.
And I went to the bathroom and I noticed that my eyebrow had basically closed up. So I was like, I can give it a quick touch up. And in my rush, let me see if I can get close to the camera so we can appreciate just how much of my eyebrow was gone. I did this to my eyebrow.
Oh.
There's a lot missing.
Yeah. It's at least you still have some at the end.
Yeah.
You should just get an eyebrow pencil and color it in a little bit. You laugh, but like I don't know. Guys are always like, oh, makeup, but like, why? Just do it.
It's not even about I'm a performing arts student. I've had makeup on. It's a regular thing. I don't know. I don't like the idea of wearing eyebrow pencil. I don't know. I've always had a thing about my eyebrows. They grow monstrously. Like I have to pluck my eyebrows every 2 weeks, otherwise I get a monobrow.
Sure.
And not like it's kind of there, but you can't really see. I'm like an actual full-on connected eyebrow.
Sure. But like if you mess up like that, you can just fix it for those 2 weeks.
I guess. But then I have to go out and find a pencil that works with my eyebrow color and buy it and learn how to use it.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. I literally walk in, grab a pencil, and walk out.
You don't even pay? That's illegal.
No,
That's
stop it.
Wow, Ray.
Stop it.
Clipped and shipped, sent to every single makeup store in the US.
Every makeup store.
Barred.
Every makeup store.
Barred from every makeup place. Ray never pays for makeup. Ray is a thief.
Yeah.
Confirmed. Stop thief.
Confirmed.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people.
Apparently. I haven't been caught yet, apparently, so, whatever.
Are crimes real if you don't get caught?
Right. Are they? I mean, if a tree falls in a forest and no one's around to hear it, does it make a noise?
Yes.
Do you know?
Yes.
How?
Because sound doesn't cease to exist just because we aren't there to observe that it exists.
You don't know, you haven't been there. Same as thieving, you know? If nobody's around to see the thieving, is the thieving a thing?
I mean, yes. The item is still missing and in your possession. Just because nobody saw it doesn't change the fact that the item has left the place it should be and is now in a place that it should. No, I suppose that is true. But it doesn't deny the thing happened.
You can't prove it. So did it?
Thing is not here anymore.
Maybe it is. And you just can't find it. Oh no! I've spilled my tea.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
How bad?
It's just a little. No, it's just a little.
Okay.
It's fine.
It's not as bad. The first episode of Under the Desk, I had my tankard on the floor. And I may have spilt half a liter of water on my carpet. And I may have, in a panic, because my room is on a slant. I, in a panic, put my butt in it to soak it up, to stop it from going on all my equipment. So I had to get changed in the middle of that stream.
In a panic, I put my butt on it. Why wouldn't you throw your blanket on it?
I don't want to get my blanket wet.
What do you mean?
If my butt gets wet, I can just put the trousers in the wash and dry my butt. If my blanket gets wet, I have to wait like 2 days for my blanket to not be wet.
You can't throw your blanket in the wash?
Well, no, because I don't do a wash every other day. I do a wash like maybe every other week. So I'd have to wait until my next wash to put my blanket in there.
How is that different than your pants?
Because I have other trousers.
So you just leave your pants to like air dry?
Yeah.
You don't have other blankets?
I mean, I do, but I only have like 4 of them.
I only have 4
and
blankets.
they're so soft. I don't want to get them wet.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Okay.
Okay.
Stop poking holes in my logic, okay? I don't want to get my blanket dirty, Ray.
Okay, all right, sir.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right, all right, all right. Okay. Excuse me. No, honestly, I'm the same way about like my stuffies and stuff. Like, I don't want to get them wet because they won't be as soft. So.
Yeah.
I
See?
understand.
So what? Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think to that point, Ewan McGregor? He agrees.
He agrees. Is that what he said?
I love this plushie because it has a little voice thing that only triggers when he takes impact. So like, if I flick him.
Oh, that's so cute. That is actually really cute. I love how you can hear the thunk too of you flicking it.
There you go. And now I'm covered in pine needles.
Those weren't very stable pine needles if they came out when you flicked them.
It's a very dead pine tree.
Poor pine tree.
Yeah. Tree will be missed. He was a good tree. For a store-bought baby pine that I brought in October, like, he survived a long time. He should have been dead by, like, January at latest, but he survived until Wait, what month are we in? May?
May.
Yeah, he survived until, like, the start of this month.
Yeah, I kill perfectly healthy plants in, like, 2 days, so.
You overwater them, that's your problem.
I don't want to forget about them.
Right, but what you're doing, Ray, is you're drowning them.
Don't talk about it. I feel bad. I just don't have a green thumb, okay?
Okay. All right. That's the excuse.
It's been literally years since I bought a plant because I knew that I was killing them and I felt bad. And then I saw this beautiful hyacinth plant And lilacs are my favorite, and hyacinths are basically lilacs. So
Mm-hmm.
I got it, and I tried really hard, and I have rediscovered that I am not good with plants, so I will not be buying any more. Okay, all right.
Or
I'm aware.
maybe you just like learn how to properly take care of the plant. Maybe.
No, because I know if I can't water them every day, I will forget, and then I will starve them. Dehydrate them?
Right.
What is it called when someone dies from dehydration?
They died of dehydration.
That's so long to say. Like, you
I
could say
know.
you starved someone. That's so dumb. I made them die of dehydration.
You dehydrated someone.
I dehydrated it.
You unwatered it.
I unwatered it.
You deliquified it.
Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah.
I deliquified it. Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, how did he die? He deliquified.
He deliquified. Ew, that actually doesn't sound good. I don't know why I don't like that.
What about de-wetted?
Demoistened. No, Blazy?
He has reverse puddled.
He was reverse puddled.
Yeah. Because
He's dried up.
the opposite of a puddle is no puddle.
The opposite of a puddle is no puddle. Is that what that is? It's
Yeah.
not. It's not being dry or anything.
No, it's a dry a dry thing.
A dry.
Would
A dry.
If the opposite of a puddle is dry, right? That means that there's no puddle there. So
Yes, that's yeah. Mhm.
I'm not
I follow.
wrong.
I follow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Droughted. He
Drowned.
droughted to death. Well, because it's like a drought.
Droughted. Yeah,
Yeah.
droughted. Yeah.
He's been droughted.
See, that only works for plants though, and I feel like droughted implies that like it's outdoors, like an outdoor drought, not a me thing.
Not an indoor drought.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
What has this conversation devolved into?
I would recap, but I feel like we'd get back on the topic.
That's a good point. Quick, next conversation point. Ray, go.
Yes. All of my stuffies have cute names.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go
This
on.
is this I can't, there's like a this guy is Sir Americ.
The
This
hedgehog.
guy, yeah, this guy is Leviathan, and I call him Levi.
Yeah, cool. That's the
This
narwhal.
lady, yeah, this lady is Eileen,
Mm-hmm.
and this guy is Takoyaki.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and
That's wonderful.
I'm sure you've seen these before, but
I'm pretty sure I've seen at least the hedgehog and the narwhal.
nobody has ever seen the narwhal before.
Have I not?
No, he stays in my room. This is an adventure for him.
Right. Hello, takoyaki. I love takoyaki. I haven't had any in a long time, and that makes me deeply upset.
You should fix that.
I should. There's actually a really good Japanese place near me. But they're very expensive.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
I think tomorrow, me and Rumies have a plan to go out and get sushi.
Ooh, that's great. I recently learnt that the student pubs are reopened. The student restaurant is reopened as well, and they do really good food there. And I learnt this today, and I was like, Pedro, let's go get food at the thing. And he was like, why do you need me to come with you? And I was like, because I'm not going to go to a restaurant by myself. That's sad. And he was like, go and get food then. And I was like, you have to come with me. And he's like, take somebody else. And I'm like, no. He went like, he I'm sad. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Ray?
Yeah. You should make
Hey?
him. You should make him go.
Hey, welcome back. You're okay?
Who?
You just like disappeared for a minute there.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not for me.
Oh, it's okay. Pedro would like me to let you know that calling your octopus plushie takoyaki is like calling a pig bacon.
Yes, I have one called taco, because that's octopus in Japanese, and one called takoyaki.
Good.
Yeah.
What is foot in Japanese?
Ashi?
So am I right in thinking yakioshi is football?
Yakiyoshi?
Or
I have no idea. I don't sports ball. I would have no idea how you say that in Japanese. I have no idea. I would assume, honestly, they would say futubor, because it's not a Japanese word, so they would say it like
English.
fake. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's okay. Well, I'm kind of disappointed now. Honestly.
I'm sorry.
You should. You, as the person who
clearly my fault.
created the
Yeah.
Japanese language, I do expect
Yes.
you to apologize.
Yes. Yeah. Just yeah.
You
Yeah.
should. You should have made it better. Honestly.
I'll try harder next time I make a language.
Well, what is the next language that you're working on at the moment?
I was thinking about working on Snooty language.
Snooty language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I realized it's mostly just contained of sarcasm. Which is very hard to convey in text, so I'm working on it. Yeah.
No. There's no way that's true.
Yeah. Yep.
Man, that's a trip.
Yes.
I'm surprised that you would want to like work on. You know what? We're going back to this. You know what? If you could
Okay.
understand any animal, which animal would you understand? Like what language?
Cats.
Cats. Right. Why cats?
Because then you'd get house cats, you'd get big cats, you'd get like
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
What would you would you talk about?
Probably food. Well, what animal would you talk to, and what would you talk about?
Dolphins.
Lame.
Obviously dolphins.
Lame.
They know what's going on. They do drugs.
They do drugs. Oh my gosh. Wait, yeah.
I can ask a dolphin what pufferfish venom is like.
What? Why wouldn't you just do it then? Just do it.
Because
Just do it.
Because that's
Go big or
toxic.
go home.
That's poisonous to humans.
Meh. So if I picked bird, would it be every bird or only a certain specific type of bird?
I would say you could go with a bird family, so like corvids or.
Okay, well then I do change my answer. I would go corvids.
Okay.
Because like crows and ravens are pretty smart, and I feel like you could learn a lot.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I appreciate that. You could ask them about what their plans for world domination are.
Well, I already know I'm the Raven Queen, but yes.
That's fair. That's fair. But you could, if you spoke their language, right, you could unite the other Corvid clans, you know?
Yes.
Get the crows on your side.
Right, we could settle the disputes between ravens and crows, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Corvid Civil War.
Right,
Yeah.
right, yes.
Which well actually that was some of that a couple of years ago, right? Yeah.
Yes, it was brutal.
What I forget what, because I was reading a history book about it. They had decided on an official name for it. Oh, COVID-19. That's what it was.
Oh my god. Gosh. Do we have like a punny command for like bad Blazy? Bad pun. We need one.
Where's the pun jar?
Yeah, pun jar.
Well, yeah, we don't have a pun jar here because it would always be overflowing.
Yes, I can imagine.
Yeah. By the way, Ray, on the topic of food, I know we've moved past this a little bit. Wait,
that's all this stream has been.
Well, I mean, you said that you would ask cats about food, and birds are food.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
Not the birds that I'd be talking to.
Some of them could be food.
No.
Yeah. Why not?
I feel like that's how you catch diseases, like COVID-19.
That's a war, not a disease.
You know.
Anyway, I actually found a new restaurant really recently.
Okay.
Did I tell you about it? Yeah.
Okay.
It's in a bit of a weird location. It's on the moon. It's got great food, but doesn't really have any atmosphere. A little bit dead. Yeah.
Okay, well, I gotta go, you guys. It's been fun. I
No,
will
no,
probably
no,
never
no,
see
no,
you
no.
guys again.
No. We still have 50 minutes left of the show. You're not going anywhere. Ray.
Yes.
Ray.
What?
Why do seagulls fly over the sea?
Oh my god, is this all this is gonna be now? I don't know if my heart can handle it. Okay, why?
Because if they flew over the bay, they'd be called bagels.
I just imagined like a bagel like with seagull meat in it, and I literally think I threw up in my mouth a little bit.
Oh no! Why is that the first place your brain went to?
You're talking about bagels and seagulls. What the fuck do you mean? Or what do
You're
you say
fine.
for the F word?
You're
What
fine.
do you?
I
know
say
shirt is
I say fork.
fork. Okay.
Have you seen The Good Place?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Not the ending, but yes.
we
yes.
we work on Good Place rules here. So fork,
I
shirt,
see.
cork, bench. You know.
Bench.
Yeah.
Bench. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I like saying fluff for the F word.
Fluff works.
But I can never remember to say it.
Yeah. I missed out on an opportunity very early in my career to have fork be cluck. Because obviously we used to be the coop.
Cluck?
Before
Yes.
I moved away from the Torchic branding, it used to be, you know, if you if you followed, you were you became a Torchic. Welcome to the coop.
Yeah.
Hello. What is?
Am I dying again?
What is this? Oh my
what?
god.
What? You made me think I was breaking again. What's up? What? What's going on?
So,
What is going on?
So Pedro.
Oh my god, you can't scare me like
Pedro
that.
just
I
came
thought I,
into my room to give me this. The bad pun counter jar.
Oh my gosh. Pedro.
And I've got
love you.
a stack of bad pun tokens right here.
Pedro, I love you. That is so good. Oh my gosh.
So I guess how many have we had? We've had 2, right?
Three.
What was the third one?
Three.
All right, we had.
There was COVID-19. There was the moon, and there was the seagull one.
Okay, so that's COVID-19. There's the moon, and there's the seagull one. There you go. I'll keep these on hand.
How bad is it that I remembered all those?
That's pretty good. It means that there are. Listen, if there is one thing I strive to be in life, it's a good friend. But if there's a second thing that I strive to be for in life, it's memorable.
Ah.
If there are 2 things that I want to be remembered for, it's being just the best friend. I want to be like the Joey of Friends, you know?
I have not seen Friends, but I believe you.
Wow.
Hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
That's the end of the show.
I already played this joke. You can't do that. I already played this
and
joke.
the end of mine and Ray's friendship.
Oh, harsh. Harsh.
But
I know of it. I've seen things of it. I just have not watched it.
Right, yeah. I strive to be memorable. I've always done this with pretty much everyone I've met. Is that you don't have to like me, you don't have to hate me. Although those are, I find those are the two positions people take. I very find people who are like, I'm not so sure I'm Blazy. You know, it's very much normally I really like Blazy, or I don't like that guy. But I've never been forgotten.
Yes, yeah.
I've never been in the situation where I've been like, oh hey you, and they've been like, sorry, who are you?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Uh-huh.
Although it does make it kind of awkward when people are like, hey, you know, hey, nice to see. How have you been? And I'm like,
and you don't know who they are.
Yeah, you. Yeah. How are you? Who are you?
Who are you? Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I have a terrible memory. It's nothing against the person. I just have an awful memory.
Yeah. That's fair. I'm bad at names.
Sorry,
I'm good at
again?
faces. Okay.
Oh, that's what gets so hard. I'm the same way. I'm good at faces. And so it's really hard in chat to remember people because you don't see their faces. And so I identify a lot with color. And so if people come in and change their color, I'm like, wait, sorry.
Right?
What?
Yeah, I'm the exact same. And I'll associate certain people with certain colors. For example, Fawn Templar, a very regular viewer of mine, is constantly purple. And for the longest time, she was the only person in my community who had a purple name.
Yep.
And then when other people came in,
yep.
right, I'm like, oh, hi,
and you think it's them. Yep.
Hmm.
Yep. Yes. Yep. I'll do that all the time if I'm reading super fast. I'll like say somebody else's name and they're like, what, that wasn't me. And I'm like, sorry, you guys have the same color.
I also get mum syndrome. You know, do you have siblings? Did you grow up with siblings?
No. I was the only child until I was 13.
All right. You might not get this then. But in my house, my mum, when calling for me, it would be, Jade, Kia, John, Robbie, can you come here? And I'd be like, you birthed me. Why do you not know my name?
The funny thing is, my mother would do that to my sister a lot. She'd be like, Ray, no, Mill, like.
You're clearly the favorite.
Well, I was the only for 13 years, so.
So the favorite, yeah.
I mean, you know.
But I'll do it to my community. Like that was an ongoing joke for a while that I was building a chimera. Because it was like Seeker, Tent, Chaos, Simon. There was like 8 people whose names I had called each other, and every time they I forget who, it might have been Seeker, changed his name on the Discord to incorporate another piece of the chimera. And he just ended up with a super long name.
Yes, I see. I specifically do that with 2 of my viewers. I'll mix theirs. There's a lot. So maybe now they'll just be a chimera. It's fine. I'll steal it.
It's a good idea. It's a really good idea. TNCKW. That was part of it. So that's 4 names. TNT, Seeker, and Spar. Sorry, 3 names. TNT, Seeker, and Spar W. It got very long. I think it incorporated about 8 people, as I said.
Wow. That's a lot of people to mistake for each other.
Yeah. My brain just like. Do you get this right? Like, I remember when it's like I have 2 separate memory banks. Right? When I'm on stream, I can recall everything that's happened in like the past couple streams. But as soon as I like click the stop stream button, I forget everything that just happened.
Can't relate because I'll be on stream and literally can't remember what I said 10 seconds ago.
Okay.
Yeah. Chat will respond to something I have said and I'll be like, what? Sorry, what did I say?
Good.
Yeah. I'm a babushka and I have the memory of one.
For the people in the audience who don't know what that is, would you mind explaining what a babushka is?
It is a very specific Russian word for like old lady, grandma. It's stereotypically associated with like, you know, the little like scarf over the head tied under the neck, like with a little bow.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Little babushka.
Baba Ray Ray.
Baba Ray Ray.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Loving the rolled R's there.
Yeah, I don't know why, but for some reason my Japanese R's came out when I said Baba. I don't know why.
Baba Ray Ray.
Baba Ray Ray.
There you go. That sounds like it could be a name in an anime. Baba Ray Ray.
Baba Ray Ray.
I can hear it.
Now I need it in katakana.
That's the next
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Name for everything.
In fact,
That's the next Pokemon.
I'm pretty sure
oh
it
my
is.
Gosh. And it just looks like a little old lady.
Yeah.
With blue hair. Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost. Dang. I have I caught myself that time. I have a huge Snorlax I almost put under here or around here, but I forgot.
Well, now I just. Now I feel inadequate.
It's huge. It's like as tall as I am right now. Like this big. It's huge. It's not life size, but it's big. His name is Ventus.
Do you use it as a beanbag though?
It's not that big. It's not life size. It's just
For
like this big.
shame.
You know.
For shame.
It's fine.
I feel like
I still have one.
If there was ever a thing or a character that I would want to be turned into a beanbag for my sitting on, it would be a Snorlax.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
Or like, you know how you get those like inflatable chairs with like speakers in the headrest?
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe I could get like one of those, but it's actually an X-Cloud.
I don't know. X-Cloud doesn't look comfy.
So bumpy.
You know. Yeah,
what about like a Loudred?
Snorlax. No, Snorlax is like comfy, or Makuita, that too.
That's fair.
Like they look squishy and comfy, but like Loudred and stuff, no, they don't look comfy.
X-Cloud does look kind of bumpy. That's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And they look like they're made of like something like a hard material, right? Like muscle or like something hard. Whereas
a hard
the
material,
other two
like
are
muscle.
a little bit like squashier. Yeah.
Squashier.
Squashier.
So you know how Puffy's on holiday the rest of this week?
Yeah.
Yesterday, somebody came up with a brilliant idea of Jigglypuff, but it's not Jigglypuff, it's Giggly Puffy.
Yes, I saw that. Was that on Twitter? I saw that.
I did retweet some. I really want like an actual drawing of Puffy as a Jigglypuff.
You know Teletubbies.
Yeah. I know.
You know how the sun is just like the baby face? I feel like that's how it would be with Jigglypuff. It would just be Puffy's face, like fakely imposed on Jigglypuff's body.
See, now all I can think of is Puffy as the sun from Teletubbies.
That too.
It's specifically the Puffy is evil emote.
Yes, that's literally what I was thinking too. It has to be that or bust.
Yeah, just staring down at the populace like.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh my god. Who would be the Teletubbies though?
Excuse me, all I heard was Teletubbies.
Who would be the Teletubbies though?
You would have to be one.
I would be one. Okay.
Yeah. Because it was my idea, I'd have to be another one.
Yeah. Which one's the blue Because there's a blue one, a green one, a red one.
Oh, I have no idea.
And a
what
yellow
their names
one.
Are.
It's
You could not pay me
Tinky
to know what their
Winky,
names.
La La Po, and oh my god.
How do you know these?
Tinky Winky, La La Po. There's another one.
Do you want me to look it up?
Dipsy! Thank you, Noodle. Dipsy.
Dipsy.
I feel like what? You would have to be the blue one. Whichever one that is.
Yeah, you'd have to be the yellow one.
Yeah. Why would I be
know
yellow?
You hate yellow. Because Torchic and
Because
stuff
I hate
is
yellow.
Orange. No, it's because Torchic is yellow orange.
Right.
And even
and
like,
not because I hate the color yellow.
No, but like literally because like Blaziken even has yellow on it, and yellow is like the closest to red. I feel like that's the only way we could go for that.
Right. Okay.
Oh wait, do they have a red?
There is a red one.
Teletubby?
Yeah, why can't I just be? Why can't I be Poe, the red one?
You could be Poe.
Okay.
What's the blue one's name?
There isn't a blue one. I lied.
How dare you?
The purple is probably the closest you got.
How dare you?
I'm sorry. It's Tinky Winky is purple, Poe is red, Lala is yellow, and Dipsy is green. Which is weird because I feel like Dipsy should be the blonde one.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I would have to be the purple one, but I don't like being called Tinky Winky.
Such an odd name.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, it is the cutest out of all of them. So I will take Tinky Winky. Tinky Winky's a cute name. I'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
that's a good point. Isn't the vacuum cleaner blue? I'll just be the vacuum cleaner. That's literally the sound it makes. Look, and I did that perfectly.
What just happened? God, Ray, you suck.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I had that coming. That's fair.
That's one for the pun jar. It's the low-hanging fruit, but I tried.
I don't know. I don't think that's a bad pun. I think that was a good one. I think that one was well deserved.
Thank you. Cheers. I genuinely, I'll be honest with you, Ray. I didn't remember. I remembered 3 out of 4 of the Teletubbies' names. I did not remember there was a vacuum cleaner.
How dare you?
The things I remember about the Teletubbies.
Pinnacle character, in the show. How dare you?
The things I remember about Teletubbies are apparently 3 out of 4 of the Teletubbies, not the colors, the sun, and the fact that they lived in a hobbit hole. Oh, and Tubby Custard.
Yeah, Tubby Custard. Did you ever see that one meme that circulated a couple years ago where people trying to say that that was what chicken nuggets are?
No.
And everybody's like, you're so dumb. Yeah, there was this thing. People were trying to pass it off and be like, you know, this is why you don't eat chicken nuggets. This is like, you know, this is the gross thing that chicken nuggets are made out of.
Tubby
Maybe
Custard.
you used to have some like caffeine tea.
Right.
ISTG.
I just had a yawn. I went on a 3-hour walk today.
You've had like 4 yawns, sir.
The vacuum is called the Noo.
The Noo. So you could just call me the Snoot.
You know, I hate this show because that is now 2 innuendos as names.
You're welcome.
I hate that. I hate that for she's the Snoo. Death by Snoo.
I have seen Futurama a couple of times.
I sentence you all to death by Snoo.
Please don't come to me with that, 'cause I'll have to bop you all on my channel.
Next time you're in Ray's channel, make sure to hashtag no space gang death by Snoo.
If you do that, I will bop you, and you can come and complain to Blazy.
That's fine. I will provide refuge for all those who want to hashtag no space gang.
Except the fact that we stream at like opposite times.
This is true. What? Like, I feel like I've asked you this before, but what made you stream at that time? Is that just like how your schedule was?
I feel like it got later and later. But yeah, kind of. So it started in quarantine. I still technically worked until 5. And so then I spent some time, like I planned it out that I still had time to like spend with hubby and whatnot. And then 9 was just the best time to start. And as I was streaming, it just went later and later, and I quit the job that I had so I could go later and later without having to get up early. And I really prefer the nighttime anyway, so yeah.
So that's really interesting to me. I don't know. I've never really had a case of my sleep schedule getting so bad that I slipped into nocturnalism.
This is not the first time for me.
I've been close, right? I think the closest I've been is sleeping from 3 a.m. to 1 p.m. But that's not nocturnal, you know, that's just weird.
Yeah. No, yeah, mine's literally like going to bed at 7 a.m. and getting up at like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah.
When do you go for walks?
Oh, all the time. If I'm not streaming, I'm out walking. Mm-hmm.
You don't go for walks, do you?
All the time.
When was the last time you went for a walk, Ray?
Actually, earlier this week or maybe last week, me and hubby took a walk. There's actually a little like pond-ish thing like a block away.
Pond, a big pond.
Yeah.
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 It's a overly large pond, is it?
No, it's not an overly large pond. We went around it twice and we were out for like an hour and a half.
Right. Some might call that a lake.
No, that's too small for a lake.
Right.
It's too small.
Of course. So pond is the...
You have to understand where I'm from. I've grown up my whole life in Wisconsin. I just moved to Minnesota, and our lakes are huge. So my scale of lakes may be skewed
a little bit.
Yeah, but all of our lakes are huge.
Yeah, see,
so I would call it a pond.
See, any still body of water that isn't like fit in a backyard is probably a lake.
Too small. No.
Too. Should I hold on? There you go.
That was perfect. Wow.
Thanks. Yeah.
Did you make the sound effects for like Star Wars?
Yeah, I did actually.
Wow.
No one has ever felt, you know, before we get too deep in that rabbit hole. Speaking of my soundboard. So the most famous soundboard thing I have is the Demon Geese, right? Which you might recognize as right?
I actually don't know that I've heard that one.
Those are the Demon Geese.
I see.
And so I recently lost an editor to the real world. He went and got he went to try and get a real job.
Ew. I hate when people do that.
So we have a new interim editor in. Hi Greg, I know that he's in chat. And his first couple days editing for me, he was looking through VODs and he was like, am I going insane, or are the Demon Geese just you through a couple sound filters? And I was like, wait, you didn't know that?
I wouldn't have known that.
Those sound effects are just my laugh through an auto tune and pitch modulation.
Your laugh?
My laugh.
There's no way. I don't believe you.
Well, see, some people laugh on an out, you know. Most people laugh on an out. They're like, ha, 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 you know. I laugh on an in, so my laugh is more like,
sometimes if I'm laughing really hard, I'll do both.
yeah, you know, you
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm not. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
I go out for walks every couple days, by the way, Ray. Thanks for asking about my health. I'm glad that you care.
You had to keep going on about your geese. I don't even know what brought up the geese.
Yeah. It was the gun noises.
Yeah, exactly. Pew 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 pew. You know, I would, you know, I talk a lot about how I would like to do things, but doing more yoga or doing any yoga at all, I suppose, and going for walks, I would like to motivate myself to do. It's so hard to find time in the day, though, you know, when you wake up at 4 or 5 p.m.
It's so hard to find time in the afternoon when you wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
I get you. Wake up. Wake up at 3. Go for a walk. First thing.
Sure. Sure.
It feels really daunting when you start off, but genuinely 2 weeks in, when I first started doing my run 5 times a week, first thing in the morning, the first like 2 weeks were absolute torture.
Really? Why? Just from walking?
Well, you have to get up really, really early. You're really tired. Obviously, you're going for a run, and at the time, I really was not fit.
Are you running or walking?
Running. What?
Oh, because you've been saying walking.
Right. But this is, I used to go for a run every morning, but it's kind of the same thing, right?
No, it's not.
But as in, going out first thing in the morning is the more tiring part than just going for the run.
No.
But like, getting the first thing in the morning air, and it's all clean, and it's just you get to watch the sunrise. I guess it wouldn't be quite the same at 3 p.m. But it's still a really good way to start your day.
Well, see, I could end my day with a walk.
You could do that.
And it would be that morning air.
Yeah, you could welcome in the sunrise.
Yeah.
Of course.
See, I don't run. Running, I like literally like I can't do it. But walks, I'll go for walks. Yeah. Yeah. So do you do working out outside of stream? I know you have redeemables to work out on stream. Do you just run if you're not, or do you have a regimen?
I don't. I used to have a really strict workout routine. As I said, I used to go for a run 4 times a week in the morning, and I used to do core and chest every day, other than Sundays. In the evening.
Well, Sunday's your off day then?
Yeah.
I see.
It wouldn't be like a super intense workout, but it'd be obviously every day. So it would just be like a little at a time. And then so I was doing that for maybe 2-3 months, and then I went through a really big breakup, and then also COVID had really hit at that point. So I kind of like lost a lot of motivation there, and I went back to being like, I know I'm not fat. Relative to me, I am heavier than I have been in a long time, which is upsetting. Like when I call myself fat, I acknowledge that I am not like overweight, right? But I am fat for me. And I'm way out of shape now.
Sure.
In terms of my fitness.
No, I mean, I've never been really good about working out. But I had a similar thing with like studying Japanese. I was like studying every day for like a couple of hours, and then when COVID really hit, like I just dropped it. It was so hard to stay motivated when it first happened.
Yeah, I think I might try and get back into it now that things are starting to open up. I think I would like that.
Yeah.
Especially with it getting warmer as well. It's a little bit nicer to go out and be outside in warm weather, you know?
I would know, except we had like about a week of it being like 70, 80 here, and now it's back down to like 55, and I'm very upset. Oh, that's in Fahrenheit.
What is 55 in real? Hold on, Alexa. What's 55 degrees Fahrenheit in centigrade? .78. Okay, so that's not that cold.
No, it's cold. I mean, it's not winter cold, but it's cold.
It's chilly, for sure. But that's Pedro's favorite weather. He's gonna be in chat in a couple seconds, being like, "Oh, that's the perfect weather."
I have super poor circulation, so like anything below like 72 is cold for me.
That's fair. I feel like my body never reacclimatized to the UK. So like anything below 18 degrees is too cold for me, generally, which is, Alexa, volume 5. Alexa, what's 18 degrees centigrade in Fahrenheit? 64.4.
Yeah, still a little bit too cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, people, you know, when I talk about like being cold, people are always like, oh, you can put on more clothes, but I can't take more clothes off. Except when you have poor circulation, the amount of clothes you put on does not help.
You should get some like compression trousers. They really help. They're like they're kind of like leggings that squeeze your legs a little bit, and they help circulation.
See, it's mostly my hands that get super cold, and my like feet or like lower legs. I've considered straight up wearing gloves while streaming before when it was winter, like because I can't like move my hands correctly with how cold they get.
That's upsetting.
Yeah. It's not fair that you're dancing to your music. I can't hear it.
Sorry, I'm vibing out. I'm proper vibing out here. I was gonna say something. I wore gloves today on our walk because it is summer, but it's like it's still very windy and the sun isn't out today. So I wore a sweater, and I wore some gloves. The gloves actually are pretty. They got some pretty funny stories. Shall we tell the story? So, Ray.
Yes.
I'll preface this with, have you ever had a trip to the ER? And if so, how long was it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
An hour?
Okay.
Maybe?
So I'm gonna tell you a story.
Okay.
Settle in. So.
Okay. I wasn't already, so here, let me get cozier.
A long time ago, I went to this indoor ice skating rink with my ex-partner. We really liked it, and it was a great day. And so a couple months later, we invited the rest of my friends down to join us.
Yeah.
So we had like 7 of us go, and it was a really fun time. We went and we had a whole we made a whole day out of it. And we got there, we were on the ice. It was a 2-hour session. We were on the ice for about an hour when one of our friends slid and cracked her tooth.
Oh no.
She lost half a tooth. So she went and sat out. And then they were discussing what they were going to do. The rest of us kind of went back. You know, we were like each in and out, taking some turns to spend time with her whilst she was trying to like figure out what the hell to do with this half tooth.
Trying to calm down. Yeah.
And I was out with Ventry or Tristan. You might have seen him. He's my old housemate who moved out, the one who doesn't eat. Ventry decided that he was going to try and go fast. And he slipped and conked himself right on the noggin.
Oh my gosh.
So, so that was quite serious because he came to and he couldn't remember what had happened.
He knocked himself out.
Yeah, like it was pretty spooky.
Oh my gosh.
So we all came off the ice at that point. It was like, right, it's a cursed day. We're off the ice. So we split into 2 groups. One group took Maddie to the tooth hospital, the dentist.
The dentist,
probably,
yeah.
Or to find a dentist. And me and my partner at the time went to take Tristan to the emergency room.
Okay.
By the time we walk in, it's about 6 o'clock. We walk up to the front desk, let them know what's happened. They give Tristan a quick look over, tell us to go sit down. It's not massively busy, but it's also not quiet. We ended up waiting 2.5 hours. And then Tristan finally got seen. So they took him into the back to give him an examination. 2 hours later, still waiting for him to come back out.
Oh
and
my
we
gosh.
we had sent our other housemate who came with us home. Because we'd brought 2 cars to the hospital.
Sure.
So he went home in the end. We told him to just go home. Me and Phoebe stayed. And we were there for, in total, I want to say 8 hours.
Oh my goodness.
The 3 of us. I remember
Did they do like an MRI scan or something? Like, I'm just trying to think of what would take so long.
I'm pretty sure they were just really backed up.
Oh wow.
In the back, because the front lobby wasn't super busy, but
Sure.
I imagined that the
If they had
back was pretty busy. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure this was in the early days of COVID as well. Like, I don't think it was here.
Oh, it was like kind of recently.
I don't think it was like here yet, but like I'm pretty sure the ship with all the English people were there.
Dang.
Oh, it was winter, so busier before COVID though. My bad. This would have been around December, January time.
Yeah, COVID kind of more hit April,
Yeah.
May-ish, but still, I
Well,
mean, yeah.
over
wow.
here we went into lockdown around March.
Yeah, makes sense, yeah.
But yeah, so we no place was like open for food because Phoebe as well was gluten-free. Not even by choice, but as a celiac.
Yeah.
So we went on like an hour-long walk trying to find like a gas station to get something to eat for the 2 of us. And then we came back and I think we'd literally just walked in, and as we were like, shall we go for a walk? No, we just walked in with the food, sat down, had something to eat. It was about an hour later, and we're like, do you want to go for another quick walk? And as we were about to leave, Tristan came out of the back room. He said, I got the all clear to go.
Oh my gosh. Goodness.
So
Was he okay? Did he have like a concussion or anything? Do you remember?
He was fine. I did start calling him Headman. Headman. Because the next day, because we didn't get into mine until about 4 a.m. And me and Phoebe woke back up at like 8, 9.
Oh my gosh.
Because we couldn't sleep very well.
Oh.
And so I remember I was on the couch with, like, I was lying down on the couch. We were watching something. Tristan walks in. I was like, it's Headman.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
And now that's what he will forever be known as to me. Also, his full nickname is, I know Pedro wanted me to mention this earlier. Alexa, what's my daughter's name? Wrong answer. Alexa, who is my daughter? Did you catch that?
All I heard was that it was very long.
Tilt-proof Tristana, T-Dog Taylor the zombie, voiced by Barney the dinosaur, who stands up on stealth missions, the honorable heartless bastard.
Oh my goodness.
That was his nickname?
I'm not surprised you don't remember that, but also, you should do better and remember that.
It was just the start that I didn't remember. I didn't want to get it wrong.
Ah, I see.
Because I forgot if it started with T-Dog Tristana Taylor the zombie, or if it was Tilt-proof.
It's harsh.
Yeah.
It's harsh, man. You don't even remember your own daughter's name.
I know. It's fine. She's gone now. She doesn't live with me anymore. She's moved.
She's gone now.
She's moved out. She's flown the nest.
Could you imagine if parents just like forgot their children's name because they moved?
I would.
I would. Oh my gosh. Who are you talking about?
Once you're out of my house, you're out of my brain.
Oh my
You ain't living in here rent-free.
You ain't living in here rent-free. They only lived with you rent-free for 18 years. Why start now?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
No, I was saying they should continue to live rent-free.
No, wrong. Incorrect. They should pay rent.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Yeah. Should pay rent to my brain.
You're gonna be one of those parents who's like, all right, you turned 16-year-old enough for a job. Give me rent money.
No, I genuinely think when I have kids, I will be the kind of parent who's like, no, please don't leave. You can live here for free.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fine. I take care
No.
of you.
Yeah, no, I completely would guess that.
I have tea and biscuits. Would you like some?
15 biscuits.
Would you like some tea and biscuits?
Oh my gosh. You just sound like a grandparent.
I kind of feel like a grandparent already. I can't wait for my sister to have kids.
Wait, what is Babushka, but the guy version?
Babushka.
Isn't that literally what I said?
No, you said babushka.
Oh, what is it?
Babushka.
What? Excuse.
Senna will know. Where's Senna? Senna!
Senna.
Senna!
Senna.
Senna!
Darling Senna. I think she was talking about putting on makeup and like getting ready.
Senna, your wife is calling you.
My wife.
Oh, I found out who she cheated on you with, by the way.
It was Vivi. I already knew that.
Yes.
No?
Vivi.
Well, technically she was okay. Well, if it was somebody else, I need to have words with both of them. But technically, Vivi was first, and I stole Senna from.
Oh, she's already started her stream. I see.
Oh.
She'd
Dang.
know. Can somebody
Somebody go into her stream.
Somebody ask her. We need to know what the male version of Babushka is.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was I gonna say before that? Right, my sister's probably gonna end up having kids way before I do.
Ah, sure, yeah.
And I cannot wait to be Uncle Blazy Bud.
Uncle Blazy.
I'm so
That's
excited.
So cute.
I've never had
It's
like
Dadushka.
Dadushka.
Dadushka. I'm gonna call you Dadushka now.
Dadushka. Perfect. As a drummer, I love it.
That deserves a ticket. Nope, that
What?
deserves a ticket.
What?
No, that deserves a ticket.
That wasn't
Chat.
even a...
Chat. Chat. They're taking too long. It's too delayed. You deserve a ticket.
Wasn't even a pun. Stupid.
It was a pun.
Stupid Ray.
Dadushka and going dushka.
No.
However the fuck you said it is a pun. It was
No.
so a pun.
Bad. Rude.
Emphasis on the
I'm
first
just
E.
so
Didushka?
sad.
I'm just so sad. Dadushka. I don't know, man. Dadushka. You are
Dadushka.
Dadushka, and I am Babushka.
Can I be Dedushka?
Is that another ticket, chat?
I would like
that
to be
another-
Dedushka.
I would like to be Dadushka. Stop it!
Fine, I'll put another stupid ticket in the box. I hate it here.
You've done this to yourself. I hate it here on his own channel, he says.
I hate it here.
I hate it here.
Stupid desk.
Stupid desk. Man, it saves you from the real words. You better be real world. You better be nice to it.
Yeah, you're right. Good old desk. I still got the IKEA tag on under here. Do you know?
I got mine from IKEA too.
I don't know if you watched the last episode.
Can you stop that?
Sorry.
I swear to God.
Stop what? This?
I didn't hear it that time. Oh, there. Oh, stop. Yeah. Stop it. I'm gonna mute you, and then you're gonna be sad.
Sorry.
Have I seen what?
So when Puffy was on last week, he sellotaped his phone to the bottom of his desk so he could lie down, look up, and look at chat.
Oh my God, did he?
He did.
That is a great idea.
Yeah.
If my desk was bigger, I would do that.
Oh,
I could do it right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I warned him that it would fall off and hit him in the face, and unfortunately it didn't. But that would have been funny.
Oh, dang. I love how the unfortunately. That's.
It would have been too funny.
It would have.
It would have. There's no
Yeah.
way that wouldn't have made me laugh for an infinite amount of time.
Poor Puffy.
No, not poor Puffy. What do you mean, poor Puffy?
Puffy. Poor Puffy.
Why?
You're wishing his phone to fall on his face. That is like the ultimate betrayal. Top 10 anime betrayals.
But it would be funny though. It would be really, really
I mean,
funny,
you're not
though.
wrong.
It would be really funny.
It would. You know what we should do sometime? We should do this, except I should try and talk in a British accent the whole time, and you should try and talk in an American accent the whole time.
All right, do you want to... Tell you what, give me my intro with my accent. You can be Blazy Bod and I'll be SnootyDeath. How's that?
I don't know your intro word for word. What's your intro?
That's fine. You can wing it.
Oh.
You can put your own spin there.
You're gonna laugh at my awful British accent. No, you have to go first. I demand it.
What? No, this is your show. You're Blazy Bod.
Frick. No, I didn't say I was gonna switch places. We were just gonna switch accents.
Listen, we're not gonna half-ass it. If we're gonna do it, we'll do it right.
Alright, what's up you guys? My name is Blazy Bod. Welcome to my channel. Here's my guest star, SnootyDeath. SnootyDeath, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey everyone, I'm Snooty. Thank you so much for coming and watching. I hate it here, and my hair is blue.
You know, that was actually really good. I'm not going to lie.
Thanks.
I feel like it was a little bit more nasally than I speak, but maybe that's just wishful thinking, and now I have to reevaluate my whole existence.
Well, you're speaking a little bit more like Londonish, but like posh London than I normally speak. So I think like the trade is going pretty well in all.
Well, you know, I'm very posh, so I feel like it's only expected.
Yeah, that's fair. Hey Blazy, do you like my awesome pillow here?
Oh yes.
And this
you know, I'm
this
obsessed,
other awesome pillow here?
You know, I'm obsessed with ravens. There's this really amazing streamer. Maybe you've heard of her. Her theme is actually ravens. But you know, my favorite merch from my own store is the blah blah. It really gets me going every time.
Yeah? Where can I go to find that merch? The blah blah merch.
You can go to spreadshirt.co.uk/blazybodmerch. Slash? I don't know.
Slash.
I don't know how to speak in my own language, as you can tell. But hey, I got my own code right. So
you did. You nailed it. And as for my awesome cushions that you can see here, and Blazy also has one that's double-sided. You can go over to shop.spreadshirt.com/SnootyDeath-merch.
What? You remembered the hyphen of your own merch store?
I did. I'm a very smart Corvid queen.
Specifically ravens, I imagine, because
I
would imagine that they're better than crows.
I'm branching out, you know. I want to be the overall queen. Basically, I'm dethroning the crow queen, and I'm going to steal her murder by murdering her.
The unkindness and the murder shall coexist then, yes?
Yeah, well, I mean, what I'll do is that I'll dye my feathers with her blood.
Oh.
So then, like only the tips, though. Like, you know how my hair is like blue at the tips? I'll dye my feathers red at the tips.
So like, will it go blue into red?
Yeah.
Oh. So I imagine there'd be some purple in there too. It could be like blue, magenta, purple.
It kind of like would blend. Yeah, that's the idea.
Sounds like a lot of work.
I mean, it will be, but it'll be so worth it to unite the Corvid clans. And honestly,
that's fair. It's better for world domination.
Yeah. And once all the Corvids are like united, it'll be so much easier to take on the stupid humans. No offense, present company excluded, obviously.
Well, you know, I'm an eldritch being, so I don't take offense. I'm really? I'm fine with it.
Oh, that's fair. Are we like? Are you related to like him? You know.
I am a vessel for Greg.
Oh, right. Okay. Cool.
Yes.
Right. Gotcha.
That's about all I know. He likes to be very secretive.
Yeah. Well, you're doing great, by the way, Blazy.
Oh, thank you.
You're doing great.
You're doing great yourself,
Thanks.
Snooty. Yeah. I feel like you, I imagined that you would speak with a little bit of a higher pitch, but I'm accepting of all. It's all good.
Well, like, I could talk up here, but, like, I feel like this might be a little bit rude to you, because you're not, like... you don't speak, like, all the way up here. Like, you know, your voice is pretty regular, I think, on the... But I can't, you know, if it makes you feel better, I'll speak up here. That's fine.
I don't know what you mean about me, because I'm Blazy. But,
Sorry. I don't tend to speak all the way up here. My voice is a little bit more middle register. Yeah, I'm not really like a soprano or a... Oh my god.
Tenor.
No,
Bass?
no,
Tenor?
those are male vocal ranges. Oh my god.
Wow, I'm really disappointed in you. You know, actually, I'm alto.
Alto, thank
It's
you.
alto. Yep, I thought of it. It was me. I'm the one who's gone to music school, so it was me.
Yeah, you know, as someone who went to music school, you should. I mean, you should know that.
I should know.
Yeah.
It would be really like bad and you know really embarrassing if I couldn't remember.
It would. So I'm really glad that you remembered. Because that would have really sucked for me, you know. For you rather, that would have really sucked for you. So Blazy, it's we're kind of coming up to the end of the show here, huh?
Oh, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was a quick 2 hours, wasn't it?
It flew by. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. You know, I think I might just make this the Snooty and Blazy under the desk stream from now on. It was just so much fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want me to wake up at this time every Friday?
You know, on second thought, maybe every once in a while.
Yeah, I think I could do that. I don't know if I could get up this early every day. I'll be honest with you, Blazy. As much as I love you, I just don't like the sun much.
You know, honestly, what you should do, and what I would imagine you may have already done as Snooty the vampire, is get a blackout curtain.
Yeah.
So that you don't have to see the sun when you get up at this time.
Well, that's exactly what I've done. But like when I wake up out of bed, like I still have to, like, look at the sun.
Look at
through my curtains. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I understand.
Although it does make me feel like a little ray of sunshine.
I don't think Snooty would make terrible puns like that.
Well, you clearly don't know me very well, Blazy, do you?
Well, I guess not. I guess I don't.
I got a lot of layers.
But, you know, I feel like this stream, you know, instead of calling it Under the Desk, we should really call it 007, because we're just gonna bond.
Jar. Put a token in the jar. That was awful. Bad.
If I had a roommate who was also in chat,
I just heard my roommate giggling.
I was going to say, if I had a roommate who may or may not be in chat, I may have heard them just giggle. You know, I lost my bin that my roommate Pedro gave me, so you know maybe I will have to put a note in later when I find it. Snooty, are you crying?
No, I'm just so upset at that point. It made me so mad.
Because it was very good, wasn't it? Now you're going to steal it.
I
already know.
I would never. I've never stolen a joke in my life.
Don't lie. You're going to use that at some point.
It's true.
And every time you're going to think of Blazy Bard now.
I do steal all of my jokes from Blazy Bard. Because you're
pretty killer ones.
You do. Your jokes are pretty funny sometimes, although a lot of them are pretty terrible.
Oh Oh, do you want to hear of a skin idea I have for the god Terra?
Yeah, absolutely. Please.
So it's called. So she looks like a bull, right? She's got horns. She looks like a bull.
Right.
And it's called Terra-Bull.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Great. Yeah, I didn't see that coming at all. That's
I can't believe I didn't realize my mic
you know
picked up
what?
my roommate's laugh. That's hilarious.
You know what? That's
it's very
great.
Sensitive.
That's great. I love that pun so much, Blazy. I thought it was terrific.
Terrific. No, that was a swing and a miss, babe. Swing and a miss, mate. Do you say mate? I don't know. Does Blazy say mate? I don't know.
I don't know, Blazy. Do you?
Now I do apparently, so we'll call you mate.
Right. All right. I'll put another one in the jar, shall I? I'll seeing as you've lost yours, I'll make a substitute here.
Okay, sounds great.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah. I've got a really bad divot in my elbow from where I've been leaning against something. Is that my carpet? Oh god. Oh boy. Geez.
You should really have a blanket under you. I feel like that would be comfortable.
No, because that's... Listen. Blankets are to be sat under, not on.
Why not both? You've never made yourself a blanket burrito?
Well that's not really sitting on a blanket. That's being wrapped up in a blanket.
You would also be sitting on it.
Right, but you'd also be covered by it.
So I mean,
it's kind of the best of both
worlds.
Worlds.
Under you, fold it in half, and put half of it over you.
Right. So why didn't you do that, Blazy?
Well, you see, this has no room.
Right.
So there's no room for me to do that.
Of course.
Plus, I had to have enough space, you see, for my stuffies.
Totally.
To sit on them.
Gotcha. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
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 So,
it's alright. You can admit that you don't think as well as me, the Blazy Bard, the one and only.
The Blazy Bard.
The Blazy Bard.
The Blazy Bard that if you've been enjoying watching throughout this podcast, you should go down below the stream and hit the follow button, right?
Yes, follow and subscribe. Not for this stream, but in general, if you subscribe, get 5 subscriptions, I put on a tie. And sometimes they end up on my heads as well. It's very cute.
That's true. I've seen it happen. You really make them look cute, Blazy. I gotta say.
Yes, yeah. Sometimes I'll even take the ends and I'll wrap them over my face and giggle. I may or may not have a clip of that from somewhere. From you, I think. I think Snooty. I think you may have gotten that clip.
I did. Yeah, it's a great clip. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah. You're welcome.
And where can people? Is there a place that people can watch this back if they're just coming in now, or if they want to rewatch it later on?
Yes. There is I have a YouTube account. I can't do the link because I don't think it's /BlazyBard. I think it is a random string of letters and numbers.
Is there a command maybe in chat?
You could do !YouTube, and it is youtube.com/channel/UCDIJAR WM56JHPN2IR3PUGXA.
There's a pug in there.
There is a pug in there.
there's a pug in your link, Blazy.
Sounds like you're a pug.
Yeah, apparently YouTube is calling you a pug.
Yes, I am a pug. Yes. Correct. I hate cats, they're demons, so I would rather be a pug dog than a cat, so it works for me.
You have breathing problems and real bad skin?
Yeah, and sometimes I have trouble walking. I hate going on walks, I like to tell my viewers that I go on ridiculous 4-hour walks, but really I collapse within the first block.
Yeah, because blocks are a thing that you have in the UK. That's what you call them, right?
Round the square. I don't know what I call it. I can't think right now. I am a dadushka. You wanna close out the stream, Blazy? No, I would love if you would, Snooty. I feel like it would be a really good idea for you to close out my channel as a special Under the Desk segment.
Sure. Ladies and gents, thank you so much for joining us today. If you have enjoyed the content, as Blazy said earlier, you can go and follow him by going below this channel and hitting the follow button. There's also all the links in his chat that are appearing, so go and follow him on all of those. As Blazy pointed out, the YouTube link is the YouTube link is a whole string of letters. So to get that as a custom URL, we need 100 subscribers. So let's get that to 100 subscribers so we can have youtube.com/c/under the desk. That would be awesome. You can find all these beautiful pillows, these ones at shop.spreadshirt.com/SnootyDeath-shop. They're clearly superior and super comfy, and you should definitely go and buy one. And then you have Blazy's crappy pillows, but don't tell him I said that.
Oh.
That you can find at shop.spreadshirt.co.uk/BlazyBard merch. Although I will say, BlazyBard's pillows actually come with a pillow. You can't get mine with a pillow. It's only the pillowcase.
It is just a pillowcase, yeah. You see, I like Snooty's merch so much. I don't even have one of my own pillows, and I've just got one of hers. And you see, I stuffed it myself because it's got a lovely zipper at the bottom, so you can stuff it yourself. However, if I were to get a pillow off my own, it would definitely be the blah blah one, because then, you know, while someone is talking and you disagree with them, you can just go blah blah.
You can hit him with the blah blah cushion.
Yeah, you can hit him with the blah blah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gents, thank you so much for joining us here today. My name has been SnootyDeath.
And my name has been Blazy Bard.
And thank you for joining us tonight under the desk.